Hi everyone, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aries. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So remember, if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And just a reminder, if you're new here, at the end of every zodiac reading, I end with a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. So Aries, if you're single, stick around for the very end. All right, remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I cleanse, shuffle, and meditate, and I ask for the strongest energies to come through in the cards before we even get started. So I had a lot of cards fly out, so the universe has a lot to tell you today, so let's go ahead and get started. What does the universe want to tell Aries today? Two of Wands, Three of Cups, the Star, the Eight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Hierophant. For your opportunity, we have the Seven of Swords. For your challenge, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we have a mixed energy here. We have two major arcanas. We do have a sword, okay. What are we missing? We're missing pentacles. No pentacles today. Okay, so let's get into it. In your recent past, we have the Two of Wands. This is really telling me that you had to get clear in your head on what it is that you wanted to start doing with your life. I feel that you went through a lot of changes, and this is allowing you to create something for yourself. You're trying to figure out what it is that you actually want to do before you take action. It needs to get clear in your head, because as the song goes, you can't get what you want until you know what you want. And that's true. If you guys know the old Joe Jackson song, I love that. But that's true. You just can't get it. And that's where your energy is at in your recent past. You're trying to get it clear in your head on what it is you're trying to manifest in. Whether it's a relationship, a job, career, finances, education, it doesn't really matter what it is. It could even be your health. Maybe you're working on that and you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. And that's okay, because you're taking in the information, and that is a good thing to think about it. Spend some time mulling it over before you make any decisions. Very intelligent. Then we have in your present energy the Three of Cups, and this is just talking about your beautiful vibration that you have right now. You're very happy. Very happy. I think you're celebrating just being alive, celebrating life itself. And you're doing this in the company of other people, whether it's going to be friends or family. And it's nice because we're heading into the holiday season. This is also Scorpio season, so there's a lot going on that's coming up to the surface for people. But you know what? You are extremely happy right now. And that's what's coming in through the cards. There's a little bit of diciness, and I'll show you that when we get to it. In your near future, we've got the Star. This is about hope, faith, and healing. And I believe that this is this transition of what it is that you're going through and what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. And I feel that so this just came into my mind. If you were in a codependent relationship, whether it's a relationship or a work relationship, with an employer, I do feel that this is allowing you to get some type of independence, maybe a type of breakaway even. Maybe you're starting your own business, or you've moved on to a new relationship, or you've clarified the one that you're in. But I do feel that this is bringing about a lot of independence. And this is a lot of strength that's coming through in this card also. I feel like there's a lot of renewal coming in for you. Maybe it's about you renewing yourself, redefining yourself, but I definitely feel that's coming in for your near future. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Beautiful energy, by the way. Really nice energy coming through in the cards for you. Okay, so let's get those clarifiers. We have Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Oops, that card slid over. We have the Judgment card, the Three of Cups. So we have the Three of Cups clarifying the Three of Cups. You are really feeling good. Told you, I can feel it in the cards. I can feel that energy. I'm an intuitive empath, so I can feel it coming through, and I love it. I love what I do. Okay, so here we go. In your recent past, with you really getting it clear in your head what it is that you want to do, I love this. So you've got the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. You had these old cycles coming to an end. And this is fantastic. You just had a lot of things that weren't working out for you come to an end. Things that made you feel left out in the cold, that made you feel uncomfortable. Maybe if it was a group of people, you always felt like a fifth wheel, like you didn't belong, and it just made you uncomfortable. You felt a little ostracized at times. And I feel that you're walking away from this. You're leaving these things behind, things that are not working for you, and you're having this beautiful new beginning. You're really figuring out what it is that you want because you don't like what came previously. And I love this for you. So when they have that 10 of Swords, their thoughts, words, ideas, and with the 5 of Pentacles, you know, that's really, it can even affect your health. You know, that's another vibration that's coming through for me, is that for some of you, maybe these situations were actually making you sick, that you didn't belong, you're not with your tribe, you're not with people that you vibe with. Maybe it's just a toxic relationship, whether it's work or an actual relationship or a friendship, because these things do have expiration dates. You know, I mean, I'm the big loyalty person. I'm a Virgo. And if I'm in something, I'm in it. But when it's not working, you have to walk away for anything, whether it's going to be easy or hard for you. If it's not working, it's not working. And I feel that that's exactly what you did, Aries. I feel like you're really strong and powerful, and you really walked away. I feel that this was affecting your health. You know, I mean, things are psychosomatic. It could even be that you're getting migraines when you have to be around people that you don't care much for anymore, whether it's an employer or a friend or a person. You don't want to pick up the phone, you know. And so instead of having to go through that behavior, you can just walk away. And I feel that that's a lot of what a lot of you have done. And I feel that you are so happy for it, that you chose yourself, right? You chose yourself. It's that self-love and self-care, and the universe is rewarding you for choosing you, for having enough self-love to be able to walk away from something that's toxic and not working. Because this card, the 3 of Cups, is here twice for you to celebrate your beautiful, so I feel like you're celebrating life, being alive, making the right choice for you, and really taking a positive, high-vibing choice. And it's really about you having self-love, but it's other people too, because remember, this is a card of community too. So you're not alone. There's not just one person on this card. And I feel that this is really, really important. Maybe it's friends, family, employer, whatever it is for you. You know, maybe it's a new group of people. Maybe you joined a new club. You know, maybe it's some new group or hobby or whatever it is. I feel that it's in alignment with who you are right here, right now, because the Judgment card came up in your present energy. And this is taking a compassionate review of your past. You do not beat yourself up over stuff that happened. You cannot change the past, but you can change how you have an emotional response to it. You know, you can try and work through that type of trauma. And that's hard, but you know, you can work through that. But this is you taking stock in yourself. The angel is calling you out of your coffin, your old life, and to step out into your new life. And that is exactly what the cards are saying. Is that, like I said, these things came to an end in the past, and you're moving on to bigger and better things. So, I mean, it's really a positive. This is a big growth time for you. And this is Scorpio season. So now the cards are showing themselves with the clarifiers. This is about you taking stock in yourself, asking yourself the big questions. Who am I? What's my philosophy? How's my health doing? Because I really feel that this in the past was affecting your health. What makes me happy now? Who makes me happy? Am I happy with myself? You know, and you're asking yourself these big questions. You know, what secrets do you have? What, you know, is you just putting it out there. What's your strength of character? And you need to know the opposite. What is your weakness of character? You need to know both, especially the weakness, because you need to know where you're vulnerable so you can protect yourself and put up a shield or work on that so it's not as weak and start to strengthen that. But this is about you really taking stock in yourself. This is about this beautiful personal development and personal growth that's going on for you. Now when we look at your near future energy, we've got the star, hope, faith, and healing. This is your progress going through this type of change. This is the thing legends are made of. You are really working hard. You're healing yourself. You're moving forward. You're reaching for the stars. Whatever it is you're trying to create, whether it's a new love, a relationship, maybe you want new friends in your life, a new hobby, a new pet, a new career. Maybe you're going to open up your own business. Maybe you're going to take a chance in something that's new finances. Whatever it is, this is you really going for it and not having fear and not being held back. I feel that it's a really positive move for you. Now, it's being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords. So swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. And this is a very swift moving card. This is the fastest knight. And I just feel that so much truth is rushing in for you. That this is really about you being flooded with what it is that you want to do, and you're really able to make the swift moving changes that you want. Because in the very beginning, that very first card that I pulled, sorry, I cut my nails, so I'm a little slow picking them up. The very first card that came out of this deck is for you to clarify your intention, because you can't get what you want until you know what you want. And guess what? You know what you want, and you're going for it. You're reaching for the stars, and you're moving fast in your truth. And that allows you to move light. You don't feel weighed down when you're standing in your truth. Lies, misery, fear, that's a lower vibration, and that makes you feel heavy and weighed down. When you are legitimately standing in your truth, you feel empowered, you feel vibrant, you feel high vibing, and you feel beautiful and lovely. And that is your present energy twice. So when we get to your near future, you are going for it standing in your truth. You are still getting, I feel that for some of you, you're getting divine downloads from God, and that this is allowing you to get centered and to help solidify what it is that you're doing in your life. You know, and this could just be having knowledge, right? Because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. Maybe you're just trying to realize what is going on in your life. Some of you, though, you are taking action. It's either a new business, finances, or maybe it's something about your job or relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship. If you're married, maybe it's getting more insight into your marriage. Maybe you want to double down on it, strengthen it, have conversations, take a vacation together. Whatever it is that is resonating with you, I feel that you have a lot of clarity and you're standing in your truth. And that's very empowering. But you also go into these meditative states because you're intellectual and you feel into this, right? It's this mind, body, soul alignment with what it is that you're doing. And you are very much in alignment with the decisions that you're making right now. You're also getting some blessings coming in. So, you know, you have like this added bit of oomph coming in to really just, it's just like the cherry on the cake. But you are doing this. It's coming from within, Aries. This is you doing the work, and it's paying out. Oh my God, it's so beautiful for you. That is your energy. I haven't even gotten into the advice and guidance from Spirit. That is your current energy. Very beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. This is the Eight of Cups. So Spirit is kind of giving you this as a warning that if something comes up, something that maybe it broke your heart, which could be some of these cycles that came to an end. This is cups, so this is going to be your emotions. That don't let it send you into a deep depression. You're going to have to fight that for some of you. It's calling your attention to it in case you get put in that position. Don't fall victim to this type of depression. Push through it. Go out and celebrate with other people. And this is a really good time of year to do that because there's so many parties going on. Halloween parties were happening. Thanksgiving's coming, and then we've got Christmas, we've got New Year's. You know, this is a really good time to put yourself out there. Maybe you join a singles group if you're single. That way you're not alone. It's just to put yourself out there. Maybe you join some type of fitness group, you know, yoga, triathlon group, a walking group, whatever it is for you. You know, maybe if you're a senior, do something special, a wine club, do whatever is that you want to do where you're not alone. And you're around other people that are having a really good time, because that's really what's coming in. Maybe it's a meetup group. That's what's coming in for you, is to fight this if you're in a transitionary period. Don't go into a depression. The other card that's here for you is the Knight of Wands. And this is because you have everything you need inside you. You have so much inner strength and inner spirit. You are so bold and courageous that you can really take on just about anything in your life and win and be successful. This is a king that wants to win, and he always wins, really. Even if he loses a battle, he wins the war. He's that kind of a king. But it's taking that bold step forward to take action. And one of the things I want to say is that, you know, all the fire is within. So I know some people in like the New Age community, they want to have a crystal, or they want to have a wand, or, you know, they want something, burned sage, and that stuff is lovely. But what this card is telling me, I mean, I love it too, you know, but you don't need anything. Everything you have is inside you to make these changes. You don't have to hold a crystal and meditate and ask for these changes to come in. You know, that's okay if you want to do that. But what I'm saying is that you're so powerful that everything you have, everything you need is inside you. And that's beautiful. The other thing that's here, the other card, is the Hierophant. This is you really enjoying, I would say, the structure that's around you. I feel that you really are enjoying, how do I put it in words? I feel that you are enjoying the traditions right now that are going on around you. And I'm saying that because it's the holiday season. I feel that this is even more enriching this season for you than maybe it normally would be. I feel that you having family and friends around you right now is even more important than it has been in the past. Not that it wasn't in the past, but I feel that there's something special and very enriching about it this year. I think you're savoring it. No one's taking anything for granted, and we value every moment. And I think that's one of the big things that's coming through in this card, is that tradition is huge for you. And that this is something that really, if you don't have any traditions, this is a good year to make it. Because it's something that makes memories. It's something that you can pass down to your children. It's things that people cherish. And I feel that this is really something that's important for you, that's coming in for this energy. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the World card, the Magician. Look at these cards for you. The Nine of Cups, the Star card. So now you have the Star twice. That is an amazing card to have twice. That's hope, faith, healing, this type of renewal coming in for you. This is just that beautiful sense of hope and just such positivity coming in for you. And like I said, if some of you in your recent past had some health issues from things that were going on around you, I just feel like so much healing, emotional and physical healing, is coming in for you. Could even be intellectual. I mean, maybe it's, you know, dealing with negative thoughts a lot, and now you're able to process it and come up with a new thought pattern, you know, because that's a big deal. All right, so for you to be aware of this potential for depression coming in, and remember, this is cups, so it's your emotions. So this could be the end of a relationship that triggered at the end of a career, getting laid off, you know, getting fired, anything like that, where maybe you had a tower moment, that this is just you working through it. You know, maybe the death of a loved one, but this is when it's like a heartbreaking loss, and to fight through and not have that kind of depression. That's being clarified by the World and the Magician. Wow, powerful cards. It's not the Fool, it's the Magician. It's the number 1 card, and 21. You walk through this portal and a new journey begins again. You are in charge of all the suits. I really feel that what Spirit is saying when this depression comes up, that you are the master of your reality and how you see yourself going into this world. So I feel if that depression presents itself, this is about you doubling down and really reaching within and not allowing it to crush you or to take over your life. I think that it's a very healthy way. It's a very strong way. It's a very Aries way for you to go ahead and handle what is going to be coming your way if that applies to you. And again, that's how you see yourself in the world. You're very strong and powerful, and you can really make the most of whatever is going to come your way. So if something that heartbreaking and heart-wrenching comes your way, I think you know exactly how to handle it and you push right through it. You have everything inside you. Now, if you choose to ignore it or to slip into a victim mentality, then that's where the depression's going to come in. I mean, even if you're strong, you can still feel depressed. That's natural and human, right? But you have that strength to be able to work through the grieving process. Because when you have everything you need inside you with this King of Wands energy, it's being clarified by the Star again and the Nine of Cups. Really hope, faith, and healing, this sense of renewal. I really feel that you are being reborn. You've got the Judgment card here. You know, I think that you really had something happen in your recent past that has caused you to really reflect and look at things to see, you know, where do I want to go right now? Where do I want to go from here? And you are making those necessary changes and taking the steps to get there. I feel like you're definitely taking action. I feel like you also spend time meditating on it. You know, it's not just action, but it's also intellectual. And you are definitely going for it. And that is powerful. So here it is. It's coming in for healing again. And then with the Nine of Cups, this is you really getting what it is that you want in life. You're really doing the work. You're lining things up that are in total alignment for you. And you're doing it very quickly. I want to say this is from your near future energy that you are definitely feeling it. You know the truth of what it is that you want to do. All right, to go back to the guidance and advice from Spirit, the last card is the Hierophant. And this is really telling me that the tradition is very important. So if you even got away from that, it's a good time to reel it in. You know, maybe something that has to do with your ancestors, something that has to do with your family itself, family history. Or like I said, if you don't have any traditions right now, this is a good time to create them. Or if you've recently gotten married, maybe, you know, your husband has traditions, your wife has traditions, and now you're blending the two. What do you want to keep? All of it? None of it? Create new ones? Whatever it is, this is a time right now that it's really very important for you to go ahead and start making the things that memories are made of. It's being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. This is really telling me that you are pursuing what is most important to you. And like I said, this tradition, you know, having these traditions is really important to you, and you are really thinking about it. I think you're pursuing your passion as far as this is going, and you're trying to figure out what exactly it is that you want to do and I have to keep saying this, for the holidays that are coming. I think that you realize just how important and impactful this will be on people, and you are definitely going out of your way to make it spectacular. That's what this card is telling me. You have the knowledge, power, and the resources to really make it happen. And I think you're definitely doing it. I think that you are very well balanced. I don't feel like you're going over the edge on anything, but I feel that you realize just how important this actually is, and you are doing it. And especially after this post-lockdown crap, I think that you realize just how important friends and family are, and to have these beautiful memories of celebration and of love, because they wanted everybody to be in fear mode and to be miserable in that horrible low vibration energy. And you are fighting against it. You are doubling down on this beautiful high vibration. And it's a celebration of friends, family, love, and life. And that's what's going on. And I think that you realize just how intense these memories are going to be for yourself, your children, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, however old you might be watching this, but whatever it is, this is extremely important and it really matters. So that's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Seven of Swords. So you have an opportunity to really suss out anyone that is still in your life that is not really on board with what it is that you want to do. This card is talking about gossip, things going on behind your back, and it could actually be literal theft. Okay. Now, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. That's where the gossip is. But this card is talking about things going on behind your back, and this could be outright theft. So that could be theft of a loved one. That could be theft of intellectual property. That could be actual theft of property itself. So, this is an opportunity for you to see if there's anybody left in your life that is, how to phrase this, that maybe doesn't have the best intentions for you or your family. And I think that you've really cleared house with part of your energy from your recent past. And maybe this is an opportunity for you to see if there's anybody left, anybody else, or any situation left that maybe you need to address. That's an opportunity. So that means it's going to end in a positive manner for you, okay? It might not be comfortable. You don't have to necessarily confront somebody, but it's for you to gain that insight and make the decision that's right for you. And I'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your challenge position is the Ten of Cups. So your challenge is to have this type of harmony with your family. Now, I feel that you're definitely going down the right track, but that means that maybe there's some people that aren't on board, or maybe people aren't in the same location. That makes it a little difficult. When it's in your challenge position, it doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means it's going to be a little tricky. It might be a little difficult for you, okay? So there's something about that, the Ten of Cups, because that's happy, joyful family. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Strength card, strength and courage you have to take on whatever's going on behind your back. Oh my God, and the Devil card. All right, hold on. Let me pull the other two clarifiers for your challenge, and I'm going to go back to that. I'm a Virgo. I have my exact order I have to go in. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Justice card. Oh my God, this is completely falling into place for you. Oh, I can't believe this. So with possibly something going on behind your back, you have an opportunity to expose it. Like I said, this could be gossip or outright theft of property, okay? Person, intellectual, it could be anything. It is being clarified by the Strength card and the Devil card. This is telling me that you need strength and courage, that you have that strength and courage, Aries, to really look at this with a truthful eye. There might be some things that are coming in for you with this Devil energy, and this is going to be maybe, okay, so how do I explain this? So maybe you have somebody in your life that you love, and they are always creating a problem for you. Or they, that you just love them, so you kind of excuse what their behavior is, okay? But that's a weakness for you because they keep doing the same thing over and over. I feel that this is a pattern. And I feel that this is not the first time that this has happened. Now, again, this is for some of you, not all of you, but I need to say this, is that you know who this person is, and they keep doing this routine. That's their MO, okay? Their modus operandi. That is who they are. They're not going to change. That's just who they are. They could even be a drug addict. They could be an alcoholic. They could have some type of addiction, and this causes them to behave that way. But you're letting them get away with it, is what I'm getting. That they are a weakness for you. They've got their own problems, but they are a weakness for you because you're kind of like a sucker for them because you love them. It's now time for you to use your strength and courage to not allow them to steal from you, to gossip behind you or hurt you. So that's an opportunity for you to address that. Or like I said, you don't have to like address it head on. It's just for you to address it to yourself and figure out how you want to handle that situation. That's an opportunity. You've done a lot of clearing in your house. The Judgment card is here. I feel that there's still somebody in your energy field that maybe you need to suss out. You know, it's like maybe someone's got like an energetic cord in you and it's really hard for you to cut. It could even be a family member that's doing this. And that's another reason you genuinely love them and it's hard for you to walk away or to just cut that cord or keep them at arm's length is what I'm feeling. That's your opportunity. So your challenge is this 10 of Cups. So your challenge is to have your family, happy, joyful family. Maybe there's some people that are going through other things. Maybe they're in different locations. And so it's a matter of getting everybody together and get everybody on board with the agenda. Maybe some people don't want traditions and it's about bringing them on board. It's kind of like, you know, when you're a kid and they're like, okay, well, we're going to go on a vacation. You're like, no, I don't want to go. Oh my God, no, I don't want to go there. I want to be home. I want to be with my friends. And then you go and it ends up being like the best vacation you've ever had. Right? But when you're a kid, sometimes you don't want that change, or that wasn't your decision or whatever the reason is. But once you go and you're on board, and that could be part of what's happening with the family, that it's about really getting these traditions to come back to center, to come back to family, to realize that family is what it's all about. Friends, family, love, light. And I think that that's part of it, is bringing back the people that maybe they've got a little bit of bitterness or cynicism in their heart because they were pissed off at what happened with the lockdown or whatever reason, and they're not happy right now. This is great. It's a matter of bringing them back to the fold, bringing them back to the family. I'm going to cry. Ugh. I hate being an empath when this happens. Reminding them how loved they are. Oh, I hate this when this happens. Okay, so let me push through. Sorry, Aries. Just remind them how loved they are. Try and break down that bitterness or cynicism in the heart. I can feel it, sorry. So then it's being clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Justice card. Honestly, this is taking them. I have to pause this. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. So I think this is about you really taking that bold step and to be that positive role model, upbeat, vibrant. Use your charm and your charisma to get these people to come back, to get everybody to show up in the same location, to celebrate the holidays, to celebrate family. Maybe you celebrate the entire week of Christmas. You know, the entire week of Thanksgiving, so that everybody's schedule lines up. Whatever it is, it's about you making that effort and you bringing everybody here. Sorry to put all the pressure on you, but I really feel that this is you being in that leadership position for what it is that's coming in. I feel that you are very balanced and that you know that this is the right thing to do, to bring everybody back. It's going to bring balance back into the family, and this is a lot of truth coming in. I feel that this is just so positive. This is in your challenge position. If you can do this, this is going to be memories for a lifetime. This is going to be something that's going to solidify people doing it every year for tradition. It's going to bring love and life back to the family, and it's so important. Sorry about crying. I can't help it. It's the energy is coming in. I still can't get over it. I'm still tearing up, but that's what I have for you. That is your opportunity, and that's your challenge. It's there for everyone, but not everybody grabs it, but it is there for you. All right, now I'm going to roll into the love reading for people that are single and looking for love. So if this is your reading, if this resonates with you, that's intense. You have a lot going on. Okay, so let me go ahead and push these cards over. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And if you've never seen me live, I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Tarot Tuesday, and I answer your questions. So check that out. I have some previous episodes that you can see on my YouTube channel. And then if you can, show up live. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and roll into the love reading. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Aries? All the Aries that are single. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose after crying. What a big baby. I hate that when that happens. Okay, so first card out, Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Cups. The Ten of Swords. And I pulled the clarifiers in advance. We have the Nine of Swords. The Judgment card again. Aries, this is big for you. A lot of transitions. We've got the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. The Five of Wands. The Knight of Cups. So we've got the Queen of Cups, and now we've got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Okay, so let me show you the three main cards. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So, wow. If you're looking for love, the first card out was the Wheel of Fortune. It is turning in your favor. This is your destiny right now. If you're looking for love, you're going to find it. But the thing is, you have to take action, right? The wheel is presenting itself to you, but now you have to take action and grab it. So it is absolutely your time to go out and find love. Now, that Wheel of Fortune is being clarified by the Judgment card and the Nine of Wands, or not Wands, sorry, the Nine of Swords. This is telling me that you really need to look at what it is that you want in a relationship and what you don't want. Okay, I think that you need to look at things that happened in the past and what worked and what didn't work and why. You need to know the why behind it, because you need to look at yourself and the other partner that you were with and what was kind of going on at the time. And remember, this is a compassionate review. It's not beating yourself up, but you need to see what works and who you are right here, right now, because who you were 10 years ago is not who you are right now. We all evolve. So taking that information into account, that's going to help you choose the right person for you. I do feel with this Nine of Swords that you have a lot of anxiety over this, that you have a lot of fear come up. It's internal fear and anxiety. I feel that you might be afraid to put yourself out there, which is interesting because you're Aries. So you're not necessarily afraid. You really are putting yourself out there. But you know, for everybody, we're human. I feel that these thoughts are coming up. Maybe you don't want to put yourself out there. Maybe you were in a long-term relationship and the last thing you want to do is date, but you want to be in love with someone. You know, but you have to go through that process. You have to put yourself out there. You have to be out there to meet people. Like I said, whether it's a meetup group, a singles club, an investment group, you know, whatever it is for you, you have to just be out. And you have to be vibing high. You have to be happy. That's the other thing. And I think that that's what's coming out. But when this card is here, that's internal. So this is what's happening when you're alone at night, right? It's like a never-ending nightmare. You play it over and over and over. And so if you're in that kind of fear mode or survival mode, you're not in a loving vibration. So at least it's happening at night. It's not happening when you're actually out in public. Because when you're out in public, I think that you're okay, is what the energy is telling me. This is the Queen of Cups. This is about you presenting your heart to yourself, choosing yourself with self-love. But it's also about you presenting your heart to another person in a very mature manner. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is just happens to be, there's kings and queens, and you know, it's just the overall energy. But it's you bringing your heart. It's you having this maturity about you, using your intuition and being receptive to love. It's being clarified by the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. This is going to bring you victory and success. And this is you standing in your truth. You have to be really honest with yourself. With this Judgment card, like, what do you really want? And what do you not want? Okay. So maybe 20 years ago, you like to go out and have a few beers or a few glasses of wine or whatever it was. And maybe now you don't drink. It's not part of your lifestyle. Well, that's something now you know you don't want in your life. Or, you only want someone that has a couple of drinks a couple times a year, or, whatever it is for you, that it's just not part of your lifestyle anymore. You don't want to go out to a bar anymore. Maybe that's, something you did in your 20s. You're not doing it in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or whatever. Or maybe you are. Maybe you want to join a wine club. The point is that it's about you standing in your truth and knowing what you want and you don't want without fooling yourself. I feel that you definitely do not want drama. So this is pointing out to me that you need to be aware of some red flags that might present themselves with the people that come into your field. That a lot of them, well, not a lot, but that some of them might have drama. And you need to look for the red flags. You need to look for the truth of that. I'm not saying everybody that presents themselves to you is going to have drama, right? But I think some people are caught up in drama, and that's what you need to be able to see through so that you don't connect with somebody like that. Okay? I think that would not be good for you. I don't feel that that's part of your energy, but this is talking about just strife and drama in somebody else's life around, not around you, but around the world, right? So it's kind of like, don't connect with that. We also have the Ten of Swords. So this is just telling me that this is an old way of thinking and an old way of how you define yourself, right? Because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So this is just telling me that these are just old versions of you that are now gone, that's past their shelf life. So, like I was saying before, is that, maybe you drank in your 20s and you don't now. That's an old version of you that's come to an end. So it really solidifies that you need to know who you actually are right here, right now, what you want and what you don't want. And that's going to be big for you, because that 10 is the 10. After that is an ace, right? So now it's a new beginning. So you're letting these old things come to an end, and it's really a huge transitionary period for you in relationships. So I feel that this is an excellent time. I mean, the wheel is turning in your favor. That says it all. But what's beautiful is that you're releasing old things that no longer serve you, and that's allowing you to have an even more powerful experience with love right now. So that Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. And I love this for you. He is presenting his heart. And that is exactly what's going through with your future. You're presenting your heart out there, and you've got the Queen of Cups and the Knight. You're presenting your heart. The other person that you're going to meet is also going to be presenting their heart. And when the two hearts meet, you'll recognize it and you'll feel it. And that's where this Wheel of Fortune is coming into play. You will feel it. And you'll know, this is somebody I want to get to know better. You'll feel it. It's going to be undeniable when you feel that. It's about you taking action when you do feel it. This is the Page. So he's going to present you with an opportunity to take that action, take that bold step. If you see someone, whether you're male or female, it's about using your charm and your charisma and your enthusiasm and your high vibration to approach them if they haven't already approached you. And you'll just put yourself out there. But I feel that this is just so huge for you that you'll just know that person when you feel it. You just know it. But it's about you, remember, this is about you being in that loving vibration. That is the key. And that's the key for them. And that's the key for you. So if you're having a really bad, shitty day, maybe that's not a good time to go out to the singles club. You need to be in a good mood before you show up to an event like that, or before you show up to a meetup group or something where you're looking for somebody. Because people will pick up on the nonverbal cues that you're putting out there. right? They'll know, oh, I feel that tension, or, I feel sadness, or whatever you might be feeling. You need to have your vibration high when you go out there. Wow, Aries, you have so much going on in your life. I'm sure everybody wants to be you right now. I'm not even kidding. Very transformational. I'm sorry about crying. Sometimes I just can't help it. They just come up. It's just so powerful. I can feel the energy. So anyways, beautiful, beautiful reading for you today. Thank you for being here and viewing my channel. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.